Hey guys, it's me Sonia, and today I want to make a video about my thoughts on being a doula now that I've doulaed kinda for one person, and what I foresee being a possible issue in the future with being a doula. So right now, as I mentioned in a previous video, childcare is a big issue for being a birth doula. And I had a doula mentor, two doula mentors that basically suggested that I be a postpartum doula, because my schedule for birth is not really consistent, and it's a last minute thing. I have kids and I can't really do it. And I said okay to that, but then someone hired me for birth and postpartum. And I don't want to say no because I honestly want the experience of being both a birth and postpartum doula. And so I accepted it. And then a lady at my job, she was pregnant and she wanted me to be her birth doula. And I accepted it. And then I found out my cousin was pregnant and she needed a doula. So I suggested for birth, not postpartum. And so I'm in these situations in which I'm a birth doula, or I have to step in as a birth doula to help my clients, but yet I don't have child care. Hold on, I thought I had to sneeze. Um, so with not having child care, not having real support, it's difficult, and I mentioned that already, but I foresee even more difficulties. For instance, right now, I haven't had a car for 3 weeks, so I've been Ubering everywhere. Now, Ubering is something that I don't necessarily care for. Um, I'm on the phone. It's something I don't necessarily care for, but especially when it comes to birth work, I need to get to certain places at a certain time. And with the Uber, you have to wait for the Uber to get in your area. And then once they're in their area, you have to let them drive. Now, some of these Uber drivers are super fast Uber drivers, like they're speeding. And some are just taking their time. Now, most of the time, I get my Ubers early enough that if they take their time, it's okay. But if it's a birth, I need to be there at a certain time. I don't know if I have to go to multiple locations. I don't know if I have to stop somewhere, and it's just not convenient with the Uber. So that's something I foresee in the future being an issue. Um, what else? Scheduling my time, even if I do get childcare, scheduling my time might be one because I work for myself on my weekends. So my weekends are Mondays and Tuesdays. Those are the days I call my weekends because I work Wednesday through Sunday. And so I'm working for myself, I'm working for somebody else, and then I'm trying to do my doula work. And it's just like, when will I have the time to do that? I literally called off a day of work when I thought my client was in labor. Well, she wasn't in labor. She was in latent labor, which is like the early stage of labor. But I called off of work because I thought she was going to have the baby because her contractions were like 5 minutes apart, but she wasn't in any pain. I should have known better, but I wasn't thinking straight. I was just so excited. I was so excited that I didn't really think. And then, what happened? Hey, I'm on the phone. Hush. And then, with my sister, I was supposed to be her backup doula. So she already had a doula, she paid and everything, and her doula got COVID or something like that. And so I was supposed to be the backup doula, but I guess she went virtual. I don't know. It's been a couple days and I still haven't talked to my sister about the whole doula situation. But I ended up not being her doula. And so that's that. And now with my cousin, she's delivering in July. At least she's due in July. And so I'm trying to figure out that whole situation because I don't have a vehicle right now and I don't really have childcare. I really should just call it off. But I have a backup doula, and I told my backup doula that I would pay her to be the backup doula for me. So I'm doing a free doula session for my cousin because it's my gift for her baby shower. And so I'm basically paying out of pocket to pay this doula to be my backup doula because she's done more births than me. I just want to get one birth down, one solid birth, and then I decide whether or not I want to be a postpartum doula full time or what. I hear it's possible. People with children do it, and I would like to be one of those people that do it. I want to do birth work. I really do. I just gotta get my stuff together. Um, but that's it, I think. No, it's not it. So another thing that kind of scares me about being a doula, or fears that I have in regards to doula work, is that there could always be an emergency situation. For instance, my sister, she planned on having a natural vaginal birth, and she ended up having a C-section. I don't want one of those emergency situations to happen to me. I don't think I would handle it well. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. And so that's a problem. Because birth work is a high pressure situation for me, I think. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Some people probably go to these births like it's nothing. But I'm not one of those people. And so it's scary, and yeah. I think that's all I want to share. Just a few little fears that I have in regards to being a doula. Um, Also, not meeting people's expectations of me, because right now the doula client that I had that I got in May, that isn't due until August. I don't feel like I'm providing enough information or resources for her.